Hi, how are you? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from wherever you are watching me from. My name is Stella Adedeji, and I'm here again today for another very interesting edition of our employability skills. Employability skills with Stella Adedeji. And in today's edition, you would really enjoy the show because I have something well packaged for you, and we are talking about career transitioning. Career transitioning. Okay, so um, I wish this is very interactive so I could ask you what a career is. Okay, so but then let me give an insight to what a career is. A career refers to a person's lifelong journey of learning. Okay, so learning, work, or other aspects of life. That's funny, right? Because many people believe when you say career, it's only professional journey. No, it is how your life, how your life transition from one time, from one activity to another. What really, took your time, how you spent your lifetime is a sequence of events and varieties of occupations or roles that you, from time to time, ventured into in your lifetime. Over the course of one's life, one might, feel like, let me achieve this particular aim. Let me achieve. It may not even be something that everybody thinks it is. For example, career. You know, some may decide to have a career even in footballing, in chess playing, in games, in in making jest and all of these are also career paths. Okay, so it's very important we know that career is how we intend to spend our and live our lives. Okay, so but a career, talking about the professional career for the white collar now, a career involves a series of connected employment opportunities where, as an individual, you start a career as maybe a customer service officer, and then you hand it as a director of customer service. That's a journey. Okay, so that a career is a series of connected employment opportunities where an individual builds up skills at earlier employment opportunities to move them into higher paying and higher prestige employment opportunities in later life. Okay, so that is what we can call a career. Having this defined a career, I would love to go straight into career transitioning. Okay, so some people ask question. I've been in this career and I've been there for 10 years. I love to change because I found out that I developed passion to do something entirely different from that. Or some people even have to go back and school, so that they learn skills on how to be effective in this newly found career. Okay, so career transitioning can be a challenging and a very rewarding process. Trust me. Okay, so whether you are looking to change industries, you're switching roles, or you're pursuing a new passion, here, I would give you certain tips that will help you in that process of your career transitioning. Number one thing I would love for us to discuss and then for you to pay attention to is, I hope you have a pen and paper. Okay, number one thing is self assessment. Great, right? You need to identify your interests and your skills. You need to identify, and I find purpose doing? Okay, so you need to take stock of interest in your skills, your values, your passion. You need to consider what you really enjoy to do and where your specific strength lies. Okay, so that's the number one thing. You also need to evaluate your current situation. You need to reflect on your current job and industry. What do you like and dislike about that job or that current role or that industry? What aspect would you like to carry over to your new career? For example, if you are doing business development currently, but you don't like that, all you want to do is to be a nurse. That's an entirely different career. To be a nurse, it means you have to go back to school because you are a business development manager. But there are some transferable skills that you carry from business development to nursing that helps you. But the basic knowledge you need to do the work of a nurse you don't have as a business development manager or a business development officer. So you need to go back to the basics and learn. So that's number one. Number one thing, self assessment. Where am I currently in my experience level? Where am I? What's my skill set level? I need to do some maybe skills analysis to be able to know where my skills are and how the skills can help me to achieve my future career objective. That's number one. Number two is that you need to now research and explore. This is very, 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 very vital. You need to research and explore. Research the industry you wish to go into. You need to find materials. You need to look for roles that really fits and align with your interest and your skills. Attend networking events, informational interviews, like someone who is already grounded in that current career you want to transition into. You meet them for mentorship and for on the job like interview, informational interview we call it. You just ask them, how do you even talk to a client? How do you even open a conversation with a client? For example, as a business development person, or how do you even do recruitment? And then the person takes you through the step-by-step process of getting it done. That is what we call informational interview. Okay, so you do that, you attend workshops, just to gain insight about that particular industry you are venturing into. Another thing you need to do also is to go and is to attend online courses and certifications. You may decide to sit on your own and attend courses that will impact knowledge on you, add value to your knowledge base, and help you to move faster than having to wait for people or having to get a job and begin to learn on the job. Okay, so online certifications, online learning courses you can learn fast, get the certification, and then now begin to seek for opportunity to relate what you have learned. Number three thing I will tell you today is you need to network. You need to build a professional network. Okay, so how do I build a professional network? Then I need to attend industry events, industry of that particular the industry of that particular career I want to transition into. I'll make sure I'm up to date on their industry events, how I'm going to attend these events, and also meet people along the line. I can join online forums and connect with professionals in that my targeted field. Okay, so networking can also provide valuable insights, mentorship opportunity, potential job opportunities. In fact, sometimes there may be opening for internship, and then you are just there at the right time, and things just happen. I mean, just like that. Okay, so also, under networking, there is informational interview, which I have explained. earlier, that you reach out to people who are grounded, who are professionals already, and ask them, how did your day go as a doctor? How did your day go as a lawyer? What's your typical day like? Asking them questions like this gives you an insight to what to expect and how to prepare and the skills to build to be able to transition your career appropriately. Okay, so number four thing is to update your skills. Update your skills. This is very important. You need to acquire new skills. The old skills are no longer relevant for the new level of career. So you need to some old skills, like I said, are transferable. You transfer them to the new career, while some you need to leave completely and then pick up these new skills. Identify the skills needed in your target industry and work on acquiring these skills. It may involve having to spend money. Don't mind. It depends on the value you have placed on the on it depends on the value you actually place on yourself, or the value you place on the achievement of that particular career goal. Okay, so it can take you away from your home for some time and then you're back again, but you already grown, you are impacted, and you already know what you're doing in that new career. So another thing under that the updates, under updating your skill, is that you need to update your resume and your LinkedIn profile. I can't overflog that. In my last episode, that's episode 4, I know where I discussed extensively on how you can optimize your profile to be able to get the right attraction to your page. So update your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Highlight transferable skills and showcase relevant experiences on your resume and LinkedIn profile. Okay, so right now that you are transitioning, you need to gradually leave those skills that you like I said, you need to leave those experiences behind and begin to build on the new skills you have been acquiring. You need to begin to build on the new experiences. You need to now start begin to share thoughts and share knowledge and share experience concerning that new knowledge acquisition and the new skills that you have acquired. You need to tailor and align your CV with your new career goals. And new career goals mean you have set a goal for yourself. Maybe you see yourself as a high flyer, in a particular line of business. You already see yourself as even having your own business in that line of business. But first of all, you want to work until you've garnered enough experiences to be able to move to that phase or that level of career. Okay, so number 5 thing I will discuss is you need to set career goals. You need to set career goal. Define your objective. What exactly is your objective of coming to take up this new career? Okay, so you clearly highlight your career goals and the steps that you need to take to achieve these career goals. You need to break them down. All those larger goals, big goals, I will be this in 2024. You now break them down to actionable steps. These are steps that are small, small steps that will give you little, little milestone until you achieve the bigger goal and the bigger portfolio. Okay. So you break them down into manageable task. So at every day you work at achieving that goal. You work at it, you work at it. Okay, so you need to also create a timeline. You've had something like SMART goal, you're creating SMART goal for yourself. There must be a timeline to the goals that you set for your career. Okay, so create a timeline establish a realistic timeline for your career transition. This will help you to stay focused, and it will help you to stay motivated. So you are naturally you're motivated from within because you're following your timing and a whole lot. Okay. So another very essential thing, which is number 16, is that you need to seek guidance. You need to seek guidance. You need to seek guidance from mentors. You need to seek guidance from career counselors. You know, the ones that are in the industry where you intend to transition to. You need to have a mentor. You cannot work alone. You cannot work alone, because if you work alone, you may be working in darkness. You don't know. You need someone to take your hand and walk you through. You need someone to walk you through that journey of your career transitioning. Okay, so you can get mentor, consider seeking professional career counseling or coaching to even get personalized advice and support. Okay, so mentors we don't really have. It's not like it's good to appreciate them, but identify people that they are your go-to mentor who can quickly hold you by the hand, and then take you through your career success ladder faster. Okay, so number 7 thing I'll discuss is you need to prepare for challenges. Now, career transitioning is not an easy thing. I must let you know it is a difficult task, especially when you have spent a long time and you're already at the echelon of that career, your former career, and then you're looking at coming back to learn from scratch again, and then you're navigating your way up. It may be a bit of a challenge, so you need a lot of patience. You need a lot of patience. I can't overflow this. You need to, career transitions take time, and setbacks are just normal. They are just very normal. So stay patient and persevere through all the challenges. You have younger people talk to you anyhow. You don't mind having to go through that learning process. You don't mind, when you are patient enough, you tend to move faster on that career ladder. Okay, also you need to embrace learning. For someone who wants to do a career transitioning, you must be a shameless learner. There is a particular professional group I belong to. We are a tribe of shameless learners. So we learn every day. We learn through everything. Everything we come across gives us an experience of learning, and we are happy for it. Okay, so you need to be, and that particular group is association of elite human resource professionals, where like minds comes together, will redefine the practice of human resources in that particular association. You may want to join that association. Just send me a message in the comment section. I'll link you up to how you can also be a member of such a big learning platform. Okay, so embrace learning. View challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Challenges needs to be viewed not as challenges but opportunities for growth. You must be very adaptive as well. You must adapt. Your adaptability must be top notch. Your adaptability is it's a valuable skill you can actually acquire in this career transition journey. Okay, so number 8 of the things I'll say today is that you need to test the waters. Have you heard something like that about testing the waters? Okay, so testing the waters is allowed when you're transiting in your career. Now, what do I mean by testing the water? You need to freelance. You need to offer your services, not for money at first. You need to be able to do freelancing or part-time work. Consider freelance, part-time work, internship, okay, in your new field. This will help you to have hands-on experience and help you decide the right fit for you. You need to join a side project Some people are doing, oh, can I give you a hand in this project? Along the line, you're learning on this project, and you want to become an expert in this project. Okay, so start small projects, okay, related to this new career, to of course build a portfolio, because definitely you need a portfolio. When people ask what have you done before, you need something to refer to. Okay, so you need to have a portfolio. And how do you have a portfolio? You can start a small project just like the one I'm doing with you right now. I started this small project to be able to hone my skills in speaking, in public speaking, especially in training, in learning and development, in coaching people, in mentorship. Okay, so I had to just start, anyhow. I had to just start the way it comes. Okay, so that I can also have a portfolio, and I can have a platform where I demonstrate my skills. All right. Okay. So another thing you need to know and you need to do is you need to update your professional branding. It is very, very important. I have mentioned on one of the past episode about employer branding. Okay, so you need to have an online presence. Make sure your social media handles are up to date. Make sure your profile picture resonates with your brand. Make sure your bio are okay. Make sure your bio are regular across all your social media platforms. Make sure that your content are synchronizing with your career path. Okay, all right. So you need to update your online presence. You need to make sure you have the right online presence. Okay, so also your professional branding, you need to develop a compelling personal brand that communicates your skills and your value proposition. Each person has a value proposition. So, what is your value proposition? And your personal brand should be able to speak to that, and of course, to be able to, show potential employers what value you are bringing to the table when you are engaged. And this is very, very important. I hope I've been able to pass a bit of knowledge. Okay, so another thing, which is number 10 of the point I'm going to give to you today, is you must stay positive. Positivity is needed in this journey of your career transitioning, because if you allow negative vibes, they may discourage you. So you need to stay positive. You need to be flexible. When you're positive, you're flexible, you maintain a positive mindset. You maintain a positive mindset. I can do it. I am optimistic. I will get there. I am focused. All of this will help you to quickly get to where you're going. You know, these are positive, making positive confessions helps you to navigate that terrain faster and overcome challenges and setbacks faster. You must be also flexible. Stay open to adjustments in your plan. Okay, so maybe you got a job as an intern. Oh, you have already raised your bar so high, and they are saying, can you just for you to have some experience, hands-on experience, you can decide to go for something, not too expensive, for you to be able to gain the knowledge to do the job. All right. Okay. So I believe you've gotten that. So you must be open to adjusting your plan. Sometimes unexpected opportunities can lead to a more fulfilling career path. Okay. All right. So then number 11 point says you must apply strategically. So when you are looking for opportunities like this, you apply strategically. How are you strategic about your applications? You customize your application. Don't just send application to 100 recruiters the same way, the same. Make sure you apply according to the job specifications. Make sure you apply according to the requirement and competencies of that job, of that vacancy. Don't just apply. Make sure your your competencies align with that of the job vacancy. And these are opportunities that would, of course, bring you to limelight by the time the recruiters are shortlisting candidates for that role. So tailor your job application to highlight the skills and experience most relevant to your new role. Okay, so use specific keywords. I've told you about these keywords that helps you to come up faster when there is a search engine, a web search concerning you, concerning your skills, concerning your career. Okay, so use keywords from the job description when you are applying. From the job description, you see competence in effective communication. Make sure effective communication is in your CV. They require someone with high skill in data analysis and data cleaning. You make sure data cleaning and analysis is in your competencies. So these are strategic ways by which you bring up your CV when there is an ATS search. ATS is applicant tracking system. It's like it's like using a software to run up, you know, shortlist candidates for roles. So and this machine does not have time for stories. So if you don't use those keywords, your CV may not suffice at that level of shortlisting. All right. So also you need to follow up on your application. Follow up with a thank you. Even after you are invited for an interview, follow up with a thank you email. Express your continued interest. Even if you are turned down, still express your continued interest. It happens that maybe the candidate they eventually chose did not resume, and you're just the next in line. Now you're called up, and then you're available for that role. So make sure you follow up. You don't throw in the towel very, very quickly. Also, you need to evaluate your offers. Consider all aspects. When you receive job offer, evaluate them based on factors such as company culture. Does it resonate with you as a person? Growth opportunities and work-life balance. This job you want to take, when you take it, would you still be relevant at home? Would you still be relevant in your personal life? Would you be relevant? Is it relevant to your own personal culture, to your own personal belief system? These are questions you should ask yourself before you eventually, take an offer. Okay, so you consider all the angles and be sure it is convenient for you. All right. So last but not least, I'm going to tell you when that opportunity comes, also learn to negotiate thoughtfully. If needed, don't hesitate to negotiate aspects of the offer. Be prepared to communicate your value. Be prepared to communicate your value. Okay, so remember that career transition is a gradual process. Like I told you, you need to be patient, give it more time. You need to be flexible, you need to be adaptable. All right. So each person's journey is unique to him or her. Your journey may not be like my own journey because in my career, I have been a marketing communications person. I have been a human resource professional. I've always said it on my employability skills. And now I must let you know that um, climbing my career ladder, I have been climbing upwards, despite the fact that I have been switching career. I've been climbing steadily upwards from one to another, from one to another. I think what majorly sums it up for me is the fact that I am a business management professional because of my finance, my degree in finance. I have a MBA in financial management. Maybe not just that, the grace of God has been standing me out. And I must let you know that the factor that brings all of this together is the grace of God, and we must not take it for granted. Okay, so the grace of God have made me climb ladders and ladders and ladders in my career. Currently, I have transitioned into another senior management role that, is a bit uh, is a bit bigger than the human resource uh, skills and human resource job that I was doing before. Okay, so but how have I been thriving in this role? Those skills I have acquired earlier in career that have helped me to keep moving from one career path to another and still keeping me up. And I kept my learning tentacles open. I kept I'm always open to learning. I'm always open to learning. Okay, so that journey can be as exciting as you envisioned it. Just take it one step at a time, one step at a time. Regularly assess your progress as you go, adjust your strategies when you need to. You need to adjust your strategies and stay committed to your goals. Do not deviate from your goals. Stay committed to your goals. Assess your strategy from time to time. Make sure you're doing the right thing at all times. Thank you so much. I know I've taken your time today, but I hope you were able to gain knowledge, and I hope this session has been very, very impactful to you. All right. If it has been, kindly leave me a comment. Kindly leave me a comment. I would love to read your comment, and also you can add to the points I've listed. Also, I would like for you to share this with your network. Share it, especially to people who are looking at transitioning into other career paths in their career journey. I would like to have your feedback. I would like for you to subscribe on this YouTube channel. I'll always come your way with beautiful topics, with excellent topics that you can always learn from. Thank you for having me. This is Stella Adedeji signing out for today, Employability Skills. Thank you. God bless you. All right. See you. Bye.